Hello and welcome to KOllOK. Once a beautiful place. Now, nothing more than an idea. Like myself, a dream. My father and I built a utopia, suspended between the forces of chaos and order. Our sacrifice ushered in peace and prosperity to this cherished place. Until those fucking juveniles broke the world. Just look at what their hubris left us with.
Calm greetings to alkalites and happy Tenor Day. Teenagers may be a thing of the past, but we can still have a sweet 16 party. Today, we celebrate 16 years of peace, 16 years of harmony, 16 years since a misguided rebellion that jeopardized your remaining years was swiftly eradicated from this earth, freeing our scientists, allowing them to cure you of that horrible disease. Harmonia will always make sure your every need is met. Well, as long as you don't stray too far from the path laid out by your territory's great apostles. So, celebrate today in an orderly fashion, with peace, joy, and love. Oh, remember, Harmonia is here with you till our very
Bullshit.
end.
Bullshit! At one point, my world could have been mistaken for yours. Now, it's clenched in a fascist fist, slowly drained to its inevitable death. I won't allow it. This is the story of how I saved America's broken heart.
We begin again. Our Ascended have spent the last couple days pushing their way west and north to the gates of Death Valley, following the whims of a small wooden effigy built to the likeness of Sid. It's strange, but what isn't? They've carried with them the injured scientist they pulled from the swamp, Gary. His wounds are only worsening. They've tried antibiotics, dressing them, but pretty much anything they've tried, it just appears to not work. Now you might wonder why they would knock on the door of a supposed god with a gift like this. But Gary here, he spoke of things that seemed important to exactly such a being. He spoke of an energy that was off, a corruption in the universe, an unraveling that defies scientific logic. At this rate, he believes it won't just be humanity that comes to an end. They have to hope that life will care. That is all they have. Hope. The effigy has given them nothing on the state of AJ. Only they know how they will respond to him when they see him. What they are hoping to see in him. And here they stand, Mallory Jenkins, Sid and C-Dubs. Gary on a makeshift kind of sled behind them. At the gates, out of a desert before them, a wall, a thicket, a tree line that appears to be impenetrable, a tapestry of vines, wood so thick that not even light can penetrate. But the small effigy crawls off of Sid's shoulder, down her arm, to the ground, walking forward towards it. It motions for all of you to keep coming closer. But then it points at the crossbow that Sid still carries, and then points to the ground. You can't bring those here.
Okay. And I just set it down.
No weapons. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Whatever you say.
Should I tie my hands behind my back? 'Cause
Mallory, you don't have hands like that. It's fine.
I've used them effectively before in combat. I just wanted to give them all the information just in case it was going to be a problem.
The effigy walks back up to Sid and tugs on Sid's kind of pant leg.
What?
Are you sure it's okay if we bring that one in?
Yeah, he just is like dumb, but he's like nice.
Dumb's
not
okay. Not dangerous.
Yeah, not
Just
dangerous.
dumb.
Just dumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
So it's okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yep,
You're part of the team.
Lethal weapons.
The effigy walks forward to the edge of the tree line, where its small, brittle wood arms reach out before it, as a tendril of vines extend from its fingertips up into this wall, as you watch this wall animate, come to life, blooming, going through stages of life before your eyes as the trees part, one by one, revealing behind you, before you, a tunnel. Hundreds of yards away, you see standing in the distance what you know to be a figure of immeasurable grace. You can't make it out from this far, but something within you recognizes it, something primal, ancient in your mind, feels its presence. And from this distance, you can kind of see the shape of someone else, wearing all white, standing next to her. The small effigy starts to skip its way. Come on! It's okay, it's safe.
Okay.
When I start skipping after.
I'll skip too.
Yeah.
Skip.
This might be what they do here.
Just skip.
C-Dub's just kind of like skipping, but in that way where it's like, ka-clomp, ka-clomp, ka-clomp. Because I've still got like an industry, but also like skipping, come on.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ask, Mallory, can you roll your grit for me, please? Difficulty of 8.
11.
Pushing through the pain, Mallory skips. The injury, I guess, doing a lot better as he starts making his way through this long tunnelway. And this place, as you move through it, it's unbelievable. The sights, the smells, so vivid and lush, almost a hyper-real version of the world that you know outside of it. It shouldn't exist, but it does. Like so many things you've seen on this journey, it just shouldn't, but it does. It's peaceful here, and there's just something about it. The effect it has on you, even as you're just making your way through these gates. But whatever effect that might be, there's another emotion, another thing that's more powerful, at least for a couple of you. This emotion of seeing an old friend walking forward to greet you. It's hard to make it out at first, hard to recognize him at first. But it's him.
Guys, it's so good to see you guys. It's so good to see you guys. Hey.
Holy crap, I can't believe you. That's so good.
It's so good to see you guys.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's amazing.
Okay.
C-Dubs, can you roll your fight for me, please? Actually, hold on, important question. AJ, whoever the fuck, were you anticipating this hit at all, or did you let it happen?
I let it happen. But
I'm gonna ask that you roll your fight, difficulty of 1.
8.
C-Dubs, much to your surprise, as your fist travels through his face, his smiling face, your knuckles, as they contact the teeth, you feel his jaw smash underneath the impact as a couple teeth go flying, and you see kind of a light pass through his eyes as his body goes limp and hits the ground.
No.
God damn, C-Dubs, holy shit!
No. Hey, Jay.
I would like to remind everyone that in the system, a success of more than 6 is a critical, and fighting violence is a very serious thing with serious repercussions.
Jay.
I want to walk over and check his pulse.
Mallory Jenkins, roll your brains for me, please. Difficulty of 10.
10.
You've got some experience with this, given all the things you had went through back in 1991, so you immediately reach for his wrist, and you are able to recognize that it's faint and drifting, slowing. She hit him very, very hard. You start to watch as blood's pulling out from his mouth on the ground, soaking into the floor.
He's dying. His heart's slowing down.
Okay.
You see standing above his now lifeless body a being of immeasurable grace. She seems unbothered by this predicament, unbothered by the body that lays at her feet. She introduces herself.
That was quite some greeting.
Do you guys have like first aid here? The boy's dying.
Calm yourself. This place has everything that is needed to sustain life.
Does it have? Can you reanimate the dead? Because he's dying right now. I just checked his pulse.
J.A. will be fine.
Life, can you roll a d6 for me, please? Difficulty of 3.
2.
You have 2 tokens available. Would you like to use one?
Yes.
Life, in this valley, this beautiful valley that you've created, there's a place. And you see with them, they're carrying another on a sled. He appears to be injured. You can see on his white covered cloths seeping through the blood. He's injured and needs help as well. You would know that both of them could find wellness underneath the healing tree. Another invention of yours, of course.
Of course. Kettle, Firefly, take these two to the healing tree.
Two individuals come running up behind her. They say nothing, but they grab J.A. by his arms, pulling him along the ground. You watch as his jaw kind of hangs, broken and open, as his eyes have rolled back into his head, as they just start pulling him across the ground. Another walks up to you and says, I'm going to take him. Is that okay?
Gary? Yeah, he needs some help, so if you can take him, that would...
She grabs the sled and just starts pulling, following behind AJ as they start walking through this valley, through the weeds, somewhere just out of sight.
What were any of those words you just said?
Oh, those were some of my... You might understand the word followers, but people who stay here with me.
Wasn't that your boy? The guy that was leading you? He crumpled like a bitch. That was something.
J.A. J.A. was your leader.
He wasn't my leader, but...
Well, he told me about how you lost your home. It's a very compelling story.
Yeah, he was in charge of a lot of the operations and taking... Is he gonna be okay?
He will. He will recover.
Why are you calling him that?
J.A.?
How do you know that?
I only know him as J.A.
The small effigy walks just below Life's feet. Mother, I brought them home for you.
Yes, you did. Good job, little one.
The effigy turns as its form starts to shift, no longer resembling Sid, but resembling life itself. I really enjoyed our time together.
Yeah, thanks for...
Yeah, so did we.
The effigy turns back towards Life. They have much to tell you.
Good. Why don't you go get some of those pomegranate seeds you love so much?
And it continues skipping off through the weeds.
I just want to clarify, is it a rule that we skip here, or can we walk normal? Because I was skipping just to be polite, but I just...
And as you look around, Mallory, you do see that there are other people, like the ones that grabbed AJ and Gary. There are other people. They're wearing white clothes that appear to be made of some sort of natural cloth. They're not really speaking, but they are walking, not skipping, and they seem happy. It's a hard emotion for you to recognize at first, to understand. In fact, can you roll your cognition for me, please? Difficulty of 4.
Seven.
But you do recognize it. You remember it from a past life, a past time, this happiness. Hard to draw on for yourself, but that's the vibe that you get here.
Everyone seems to enjoy themselves here. I gotta ask, is there something to eat? Because I could go for some of those pomegranate seeds or something. I'm starving.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm sure you're not hungry right now since you
Life.
almost killed your...
Life, would you want them to eat? It's up to you, of course. This is your domain.
Yes. And soon after I offer you the bounty of my land, I do wish to know why you are here.
As Life says this, fruit starts blooming, growing right next to where you stand.
I'm like kind of hesitant at first, and then I just like reach out and snatch one, like I think it might go away or something, and take a bite right away.
Have y'all literally never read a single Greek myth? Not one? Not a single? Okay.
It's delicious.
Great.
You should have some.
I will not.
There is no trick, there's no scarcity, there's no poison or death here. Just life.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and not eat a pomegranate. And can I go check on the dead dude?
Cedos, can you roll your cognition for me, please? Difficulty of 4.
My cognition?
That's a swim.
That's a swim, so 6.
As far as you can tell, there is no reason to not trust Life. She does appear to be telling the truth. You see no malice, no hints of a misdirect. J.A., though you ended him, did appear to be happy, and so does everyone else, and they do appear to all be eating the fruit. Obviously, it's up to you, but you do not see anything out of place whatsoever.
Yeah, no, thank you for y'all, I know you're hungry. Eat.
I like pretend to start like, oh, something's happened. I'm just kidding. It's delicious.
You're the worst person.
They're really good.
Are they?
And before you can even do too much more, you see AJ walking back towards you. His face healed. He's got what appears to be a little piece of wood in the place of the teeth that are missing, a little off-colored, but his jaw appears to be fine.
That was a pretty big hit.
You gotta bite down when you're gonna get hit, because you actually get knocked out. Because like when you get hit in the jaw, so you want to really bite down and make sure that.
You gonna hit me again, or?
I'm not talking to you.
I don't think we've met. I'm J.A.
Mallory, I've heard a lot about you.
You also heard that his name was AJ.
You switch the letters around. That's neat. I have a different thing going on too with my persona, Mally Mal, but that's not really like we don't have to talk about that right now. But anyway, I've heard some stuff about you, and it's not all good. And I think that's an indication. But you know what? This seems awkward. I feel like maybe, hey, Life, can we get like a tour?
AJ, J.A., whatever the fuck. You did come back with a little piece of news from Firefly. Gary, that they called him, the man with all of the injuries. He's not healing under the tree. You woke up and he was still there, twisting in pain, alive, but the wounds weren't healing. They asked you to share this information with Life.
Life, thank you so much for bringing me to the tree and bringing me back. But their friend isn't doing so odd. It doesn't seem like the tree is healing him at all. I'm not sure, but I wanted to let you know.
Now, Life, this is quite perplexing. That tree has never been known not to heal any living thing that you would want it to heal. It does seem the effigy was onto something. They have much to tell you.
Tell me how your friend was injured.
Wow, that's a doozy. Does anyone else want to take there was a monster.
I think you were there. You saw most of it, so you could probably explain it the best.
Well, so there was first of all, this lady tricked us, okay? She was saying her husband's in trouble, but it turned out to be a weird monster, and the monster was like, gashing the guy, and then he's bleeding all over the place, and I jabbed it with I don't even know what it was.
A syringe?
Yeah, and then you shot it with a crossbow.
Yeah, I did that.
And then it ran off into the swamp, and it was setting everything on fire. I think that's basically.
He was like there, so.
And he was really hurt, so we took him because we thought maybe we could find some help. I think that covers
that
it.
covered all the bases.
C-Dubs, can you roll your brains for me, please? Difficulty of 6.
19.
Yeah, everything they're saying is irrelevant and bullshit, and it is fun to listen to them try and describe just about anything that involves something outside of their understanding. But you would know of the scientist, and you would know of what Gary had discovered, and what Gary wanted to share, and that there was some sort of aberration, that the energy was off. And you also know that this was something that led you to Life itself, to plead for help.
Life? according to Mr. Can't Be Healed by a Tree, which feels very normal to me. So the universe, I don't know how any of this works. The universe is corrupt. Like, it is fucked completely. And so it's not just like we're all fighting for humanity right now, or like humanity's last children, but it's not us. It's the entire universe is fucked right now. So Gary is like, oh, you gotta have hope, whatever. Can you tell us anything about this?
There's more that you would need to explain, much more that you've learned on your journey that you want life to know. It's the whole reason you're here. Phobos is dead. Or so you've been told by Clarity. You've been on a long journey and you've seen many things that are hard to explain. And you'd like to think that life is the one thing that could help, that could reverse what happened on November 12th, 1991, with the loss of Phobos. The energy is off, the world is not right.
I mean, long story short, there was a last generation of children that were born.
Life knows this, of course.
And it's, we don't know why.
Life knows why.
We don't know why.
You don't know why.
Why do you say you like that?
Life would know her father. Missing. Gone. Hard to kill, but gone. And upon his loss, humans stop being born, but it's not really her problem.
I understand that you haven't been privy to what I have, but with my father, Phobos, gone, that is the reason you are the last generation of children.
So,
Did we do that? Sorry to interrupt. Me and my friends did something in 1991, and I think that's started all this.
Oh, that's where I recognize your essence from.
I'm honored that you recognize my essence, but I just wanted to make sure that maybe it wasn't our fault.
You did a lot of things.
Now, Life would know that her father is gone. Hearing that these kids maybe were the reason, it's not necessarily news, but it does kind of help explain something. Because as we've discussed before, Life, it's not like it was ever really approved of what your father did, to just divvy out his energy amongst 10 children. He kind of dug his own grave. Again, not your problem.
I'm just having trouble because I'm feeling like like a little guilty about it because there's so many problems now.
Everything that has happened in the past is in the past. You've made it this far. You've come to this place. J.A., who has been an excellent leader to me for the past several weeks, has brought you here. Take that as a sign that maybe this is your next step. The next part of your journey is here.
Weeks. You've been here for weeks.
I've been here for weeks, but I've been helping out Life, and
You've been here for weeks?
He came with hope, Fidel. Did you not know this either?
We looked for you. And you came here. You know what? That is exactly who the fuck you are.
Who did you trade for? Do you know who you traded for?
traded.
Because So first, I don't know if he was the first one, but like our buddy Tibby was in there, and then they traded me for him. But you're here now because they thought that you traded for me. But now I'm just wondering if you're out, then who traded for you?
Traded how?
Well, like like your ego into the rock.
Wait, so you were also there?
Yeah, I was there for 30 years. It felt longer than that, but that was how much actual time it was.
I didn't have to trade anybody for anything.
We were there.
You were all...
We looked for you.
I got out. I managed to get out.
And you didn't come find us first.
Well, I needed to get to life. I found Fidel, Hope, and we came here to life because I want to try.
Not to stir the pot, I am an outside party, but where did you find Fidel?
We were when I came out of wherever we were. I found myself in a bar in New Orleans in the Big Easy, and Fidel was there, and he sort of gave me a bit more hope, as he does, and
We were
we made ourselves.
Fucking. You didn't even look for me. You didn't even fucking try.
It's not that I didn't care. It's just that we needed to get to life. Needed to try and fix things.
Yeah. The stuff that you caused.
Hey, Life, do you think you could like show us around or like I need to go to the bathroom, so I was.
Yeah, I'll go. We should.
It's very clear, even though this situation does not necessarily involve you, Life, you understand enough about human nature to see what it is that this child from 1991 is implying, that maybe we should give the two of them a moment alone. So Sid and Mallory walk deeper into the valley with Life, leaving C-Dubs and J.A., AJ, whatever the fuck, fighting, arguing behind them.
Listen, I get that you're upset, but I think that, we can all find a bit of peace here. This place is incredible, and I've learned so much, and I know that I've done wrong in the past, but that's not me now. That's not who I am.
J.A., your fake mom name, J.A., I guess that's what we're calling you now? What wrong? What wrong did you do? What wrong did you fucking do? Because we found Reed. And he told me about the goddamn coin toss.
Yeah, that was...
You're a piece of shit.
So long ago, though, you have no idea what I've been through back where I was, what I figured out about myself. Everything there, it was all doubt. Everything surrounding me was doubt. And I was almost keeping myself trapped in there, but I figured it out, and I got out, and now I'm here, and I've been with Life, and I've seen, that the world still has a little bit of good in it in this place. We don't have to worry about all of our problems out there anymore. We can live here. We can live off of the land. We can live with Life and live out our days, and then when the earth is done with us in this way, it'll give us a new purpose.
Are you on mushrooms?
No, we have many different kind of mushrooms here, but no, I'm not currently on mushrooms.
This is... So nothing, the deaths, the sacrifices, us. None of that matters. Because you're here eating fucking pomegranates with witchy poo over there.
It's not that it doesn't matter.
No,
it's just that it's...
No, it's fine!
There's nothing we can do about it. It's in the past, and I'm not that person anymore.
No, now you're Jesus Christ fucking superstar. I get it. You have like this whole new thing. We don't have time for this. It's fine.
On the other side of the valley, life continues her tour with Sid and Mallory, showing them the home that she's made for her followers. You see so many hundreds of little creatures running around, people laughing, enjoying themselves. They seem to not want for anything. But you also notice that there's no homes, no shelters, no, well, any modern conveniences that you've come to know. None of it.
Thanks for picking up on the vibe back there, but I do actually kind of have to go to the bathroom, so if you could direct me to like a porta
Just
potty.
pee behind a bush. Look at this place.
She gets the idea. There's no specific place. Everything that enters a body returns to the earth at some point.
That's wise.
Are you your life?
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm just wondering, cause like there's a lot of not life out there, and I'm just like, why aren't we doing something about that? And I know that's partially on me and my friends, but I just want to know why it seems like you could just fix it.
How
you
does
know?
this work? How is everything like this?
I've built this place as a refuge. There are beings, even people like yourselves, who have fought their whole lives. And to what purpose? To see continents crumble? To see oceans become dirtied and rank?
I mean, you're not
Why?
wrong.
Why keep fighting? You could stay here and never have to fight again.
And you don't even care what we did?
I used to care. I honestly did. But I decided to stop caring and have a space of my own that I could take care of and ensure its safety.
Endless pomegranates?
And endless pomegranates, yes.
Seems too good to be true. I feel like there has to be a catch. Also, you're gonna get a UTI. Please go pee.
Okay. I'm just like running off behind a tree and start peeing.
Mallory, as you're peeing, you see there's a man just picking fruit on the other side of that tree, kind of watching you. It's okay.
It's not okay. Could you please avert your
It's
eyes?
okay. We all have things in our bodies that have to return to the
I
earth.
put my arm down to like cover myself up while I'm peeing. Just like, can you just? It's privacy. Like,
You shouldn't be ashamed.
I'm very ashamed. I was raised to be ashamed. So
Here, he dethrobes. There's nothing to be ashamed of here.
I'm wildly uncomfortable.
I'll relieve myself as well if it makes you more comfortable. He just starts peeing.
I am.
Everything returns to the earth.
I just like stop early and pull my pants up. And I was like, this has been great. Have a good day, sir. Please. Oh God.
Oh, did you meet Pine Tree back there?
His name is there was a pine tree, or his name is Pine Tree?
It looks like you're talking to Pine Tree.
The naked man who just started peeing?
What?
The naked man waves. It was great to have a chat.
What'd you do to him?
I didn't do anything. I was trying to pee and he's staring at my
don't
junk.
pee in front of anybody. That's weird.
I didn't mean to pee in front of people.
How
You
do
said to go.
accidentally pee in front of somebody?
Can you roll your brains for me, please, Mallory Jenkins? Difficulty of 12.
A 5.
Yeah, it's all on your pants and down your leg. And you got a little nervous and zipped up too quick, so.
Do you have extra pants by any chance?
Probably. Look at this place.
Sure. Firefly,
Yes.
get a set of the new linens that we've been weaving,
Of course.
okay?
Yes. It appears, is it for him? He appears to have wet himself.
Yes,
Yes.
I wet myself. Pine Tree over there's staring.
It was great to meet you.
Pine Tree, can you get them some pomegranates, please?
He just pulls them from behind his back. Yes.
Can I get pomegranates from somewhere else?
I'm already biting one.
What is this not? You might want to peel that first.
Oh, it's one of those kind of fruits.
I just like reluctantly grab it and put it in my pocket.
Thank you.
Wait, not in that pocket. Oh.
I'll take it.
It's a little wet now.
Oh, just toss that one.
And it will form new life.
Wow. What do you
That's-
guys not have here, you know?
That's what I want to show you and
He
tell
puts
you.
a hand on your shoulder. There's a stream for you to wash your hands.
Yes, and I will do that. Can you put
Remove
your robe
the-
back on?
Why?
It's just polite.
Are you ashamed?
Yes, we covered this, and you should be proud, but you should also be ashamed.
I have nothing to be ashamed of. Please. The only thing you should be ashamed of is that there's piss drying on your hands. The stream.
And walk over reluctantly. to
Remove the
streams.
impurities.
Yeah. Thank you.
He just starts walking off into the weeds, leaving his robe on the ground.
Is everyone like that here?
Like what?
Just kind of out there?
Comfortable with their bodies and nature? Yes. You could be too.
No, I don't think I could be.
Roll your grit, Mallory. Difficulty of 5.
I sunk.
You what?
Sink. Do I have any tokens?
For the first time in weeks, serendipitously, not even close. I have to know, for storytelling reasons, how much did Mallory Jenkins change after finally having sex? Because there was a Mallory Jenkins before that moment, who, having any woman of a higher stature than himself talking about his body, would be uncomfortable for everyone.
I think it would have demystified it a bit. Yeah.
Demystified.
Yeah.
You clearly blush. Not only is this woman speaking of you, of your form and your body, but she is the ultimate mother. A god. Your psyche can do with that what Mallory's psyche does. For someone else to figure out some other time.
I was just saying, don't you have any questions to ask Life over there?
Are you good?
I'm fine. I'm doing so good.
Sorry, what else did you want to show us on the tour?
Oh, yes. Over here are the waterfalls. And this is the Redwood Grove.
I'm sorry, you said waterfalls. Can you roll again for your grit? Just difficulty of 4.
Oh, that's a sink again.
20?
The inconsonance continues. Mallory is just
It's like crossing my legs.
You okay?
I'm so fine.
Is it the
Really,
injury?
continue the tour.
really
The tour's great.
needs a restroom, some privacy.
Did Firefly not come with those pants?
I don't know.
I've been here, madam, but this is just too much fun.
Pants, please?
Yes, of course, it's...
Snatch him. Is there somewhere to change?
Yes.
Just don't change in front of somebody this time. Like you.
I walk behind the nearest tree and I immediately start changing my pants.
Oh, hello. What's your name? I'm Oak.
I just like pull him up. Hi, Oak. It's nice. It's great to meet you. You seem nice.
Are you one of the new members here?
I'm just.
Oh, you need a shower.
No, yes, I do, but I. Can you do something? And I hand my pants.
Oh, yes, we'll burn these.
That's
Thank you.
fine. Yeah, burn them.
Oak walks away with the pants held out far in front.
Thank you, Oak.
Of course.
Well,
You gotta really. You should teach them some manners about staring, because it's just.
I apologize. I know you are new here, and you are not used to the comfort that this community has grown together.
Yeah, I apologize. He's just, doesn't have many friends, so I think just feels kind of new for you.
I'm not-
I mean, I get it. Trust me. I don't. It's weird how nice everyone is, right?
Yeah, it is.
Are you okay? You seem like you're gonna.
I'm so good.
You have to pee again?
We can continue with the tour.
All right. Well, this is the Poppy Grove.
That's amazing. Wow.
Very relaxing over there.
It's okay, nothing happens. We can keep moving.
Yes.
He's got control of himself now.
Good.
Were they talking about?
It's been a long time since you've been in the presence of a child. It's cute in a way. You almost forgot how they were when they were so young.
So many memories.
So, are you gonna spread this out to the world, this valley? Because there's a lot of people out there that are not doing good.
If they make their way here, then they can join me.
Does it matter who you were if you are here? Like, do you have to be a certain kind of person to have gotten here?
No. Just someone who is willing to withstand certain things. You all had a special invitation because of JA, and so you're here.
Oh.
Mallory seems to hold on that half answer. Something about it didn't make sense to him. It was said so plainly, like the rest of the world didn't matter.
Your life. So that kind of makes you like you're a creator. Is that right?
You can call me that if you like.
Well, I think a lot of the world believes in you without knowing that it's you necessarily, and you're kind of letting people down. I don't mean to be a bummer, but there's a lot of people out there that are suffering, and you don't even seem to really care about it.
I have lived, or what you would call existed for a long time. And I have learned not to take on guilt that was seeded by others doing. My father gave foolish children his power, and they did foolish things with it, and that is not my problem.
C-dubs can be heard and seen aggressively walking towards the group, able to overhear parts of this conversation as JA kind of walks quickly behind her as if to keep in step. She's very clearly frustrated, but she did hear the last part of that conversation.
I'm sorry, what do you mean, not your problem?
Is that unclear?
No, this is your problem.
I don't see how.
You don't see how we went to Mammon. We went to Mammon, and then someone from Harmonia named Kaden destroyed the rebellion, which is a thing that we know. Kaden, I know, because they wanted ego transfers and all this other stuff, and this isn't natural. This is y'all. Y'all did this. Y'all did this.
I didn't.
You know what? I didn't do a lot of things too that had nothing to do with me, but guess what? You take responsibility and you nut the fuck up. Witchy poo.
It's been a while since a person has talked to you like this, but there were things of interest that were said out of her mouth just then. You know of this mammon. Surprised to see that they had went there. A bank for the gods, for those other beings that usually fall outside of humanity. You've heard of their dealings with lesser forms, but you don't bother with that. You don't need them and what they provide. But it is interesting that she said Harmonia has been making deals with them.
I have spent my entire fucking life thinking that I was the reason why there's like no more kids being born. Because I'm not natural. I was mixed together in a tube and then thrown somewhere. I've spent my entire life thinking it was me, but it wasn't me. It was you. It was you all. You and like your... God, what is it with dads?
That I do not know.
Because your dad was like, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna like spread myself across and spread my power. This is why. This and Harmonia. And yeah, okay, maybe it's not like exactly our fault, but what kind of people are we? What kind of entities are we if we don't try to fix it and help people? Instead of sitting here eating your fucking pissed on pomegranates.
You could smell it from there. That's wild. Could you roll your brains for me, C-dubs? Difficulty of 6.
14.
Let me just give you everything, because you would know it all. You've been able to piece quite a bit together. Though you don't say much, the wheels always turning, always thinking. Those ego transfers from what you could gain from the rest of the group, from Clarity and Mallory and the discussions that have been had. It's like what happened to you. So, Harmonia made this deal. Kadim made this deal. Unlimited ego transfers. This is just as much life's problem as it is yours, because if Harmonia has access to what created you, a being from nothing, no natural birth, Harmonia could choose exactly who and how life on humanity continues. They could just make bodies to keep transferring their minds into.
Oh, and guess who helped with that? Jesus Christ Superstar. How could you do that?
It's the old me. If you guys just want to start new again here, we can forget about everything out there. Can you not see how perfect it is here? What life has
It can't be
built
perfect here.
here.
That shit out there. How could you live with yourself?
Mallory, roll your cognition for me, please. Difficulty of 4.
Uh, 11.
You can see that life still doesn't seem to care, despite everything that C-dubs just said and how much sense it made to even a small dimwit like yourself. Life just doesn't seem to care. And you know that there's more. There's more to this story. So, but what about Gary?
I mean, the guy we came with, Gary, he was saying something about the energy's off, and if the energy's off out there, and things are getting so fucked up and crumbling to the ground, then it could come here, and then it really will be your problem. This naked nudist colony valley could have problems too. So I think it's in your interest to do something about it, and maybe we should talk to Gary, because he might have better information than I do.
And that wound that wouldn't heal from the healing tree. I want to see it. Let's
Cool.
speak with Gary then.
Great, so we'll get fucking Bambi and like fucking Fern Gully and whoever else you have, like go grab him and let's go take care
Do
of
you
it.
mean Quetzal and Firefly?
How are those worse than mine?
Quetzal, Firefly?
Yes, madam.
There is a Bambi, I just was confused.
Quetzal, by the way, you should start a brand of pretzels. That's $1 million idea. I just wanted to throw it out there. Quetzal's pretzels. Go for it.
You were speaking, madam.
Yes, bring us to Gary, the
Right this
person
way, of
in
course.
the healing tree, yes.
Right this way, of course. They start walking through the weeds, leading you towards this opening, where you see a small pond with a large tree sitting above it. And in this small pond, the water, crystal, geyser, clear. You see Gary there, disrobed, floating. And his wounds, the thick gelatinous blood seeping out around the edges of his body into this crystal clear water. I'm sorry, madam, something's wrong. He's just still not healing. We've never seen this before, and we of course did not want to bother you, but it seems like only something someone such of yourself could handle.
It's all right, Quetzal. Let me take a closer look.
These wounds, life, they're quite perplexing. It's hard to make out at first, but you kind of tap his floating body, spinning him around, and a picture starts to paint for you. These markings, these wounds, they tell a story. They're in your father's language. And as you spin his form, they start to jump out at you like a riddle, one after another. Until the name becomes clear. The symbols, they spell CONQEST. As you start to stand, looking down at this body, and it slowly floats back around with its face now looking towards yours. You watch as this blackness starts to seep into its eyes, coating them. They begin to reflect the water and the sun around you as his head tilts up directly towards you out of the water.
Can you help him?
And you watch his black oil starts to pour out of his throat, seeping into the water around him. He gurgles through the choking. Oh, snake. There's a snake.
I'm sorry, you're gonna do something.
A lion. How could I not be me? You of all should understand. As he starts to vomit, a tower of black oil geysing out of his form, pouring out of his wounds in all directions. Before long, you can no longer see his body as this oil starts to lift out of the pond, seeping ever closer and closer towards your feet. And then this body, it begins to swell. It becomes bulbous, like a balloon, inflating in many different spots, the flesh stretching, becoming transparent as you see the black rushing underneath. And within an instant, a geyser explosion of oil explodes out of the form as it goes reaching high up into the sky and starts falling back down on all of you. As you hear people screaming in this valley, you hear people running, animals screaming in all directions around you. Life. Can you roll a d6 for me, please? Difficulty of 4.
Swim.
Keep swimming.
5.
Life. You control this world at your will. A large majority being poisoned in real time, but how do you react?
I'm horrified and shocked, but hearing the screams, I'd like to use whatever trees and plants I can to just scoop up people away from this and protect them from the oil. As many people as I can.
As you start sifting your vines through the ground, some of them starting to try and pierce up, and as they do, the oil pushing them back down into the earth, you quickly rise yourself up out of the earth with Mallory, Sid, C-Dubs, and J.A. towering up into the sky. As you see off in the distance Firefly, you've managed to grab her as well as you start pulling her high into the sky, creating a platform as far out of reach of this gelatinous goo that starts from this vantage point. You watch as it covers this entire valley, bit by bit, piece by piece. There's almost no life remaining. Just a black, gelatinous goo. And there's a pause from our ascended. No matter how much you may understand or think you understand that you're in the presence of a god, it takes godlike behavior, godlike actions to truly feel it. I need each of you to roll your grit for me, please. Difficulty of 7. Sit.
9.
3.
10.
Do I have any tokens?
It's my lucky day. Not enough. Under the immense pressure, your mind, out of everyone here, you should be the most adapted. And in some ways in the back of your mind, maybe not now, but probably later, it helps you understand more of the trauma these Ascended have been through. That this does not affect them the way it does you. But in the sight of her sheer power, her godlike form standing above you, your knees go weak. They start to shake. You feel yourself getting lightheaded. It's very clear Mallory's about to black out. And if he falls off the side of this, he'll surely fall to his death. Would anyone grab him, or are they gonna let him fall?
I would grab him and hug him close so he can't escape. Or fall.
You feel as his body goes limp in your arms. He blacks out. The moment too much to take. But, C-Dubs, you see life. To your surprise, she doesn't seem angry. She doesn't seem confused. More annoyed.
I'm sorry, this is the utopia that you're selling the rest of us out for you to have.
Well, it's gone now.
And you don't... All of those people trusted you.
I didn't bring that thing in here.
You didn't stop anything either.
What did you
never
bring
stop anything.
in
He
here?
was already gone.
Oh, this is my fault.
You brought him here. You just destroyed our home.
J.A., it's
The
all right.
world is being destroyed. I'm sorry that I wrecked your fucking picnic and that you can't hang out here anymore, but get it together, Jonestown, because we actually have things to do. There are more people out there. I'm sorry that you don't get to fucking tiptoe through the tulips and whatever, but we have an actual thing to do.
We could have stayed here. All of us.
I wasn't asked.
You were always welcome.
No, I wasn't. And that's fine. That's fine. It's totally cool. I get it. I understand in the hierarchy of your life, it's more important for you to feel comfortable and godlike than to actually do things that would help humanity. You would rather hide, and that's cool. You sit here and hide, babe, because we don't have time for that right now.
I would have helped you. I would have helped all of you. You could have all been here.
And when? When are you gonna come get us?
When the time was right, you guys found me. Doesn't that mean something?
So you think this is your home?
It can be all of our home.
Fuck you, AJ. How dare you sit here and talk to C-dubs like this? She's your home, not anywhere. You don't even care. That is all she talks about? That's all she feels? Everything is AJ, 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 AJ. And you're gonna sit here and fucking talk to her like that. You're a fucking piece of shit.
You know what? None of that matters. None of that matters. I have a world to go fucking save. So you can sit here on your coward ass with your pomegranates and your field of fucking oil and fucking fake gods, or you can stand up, fix the shit that you put us through with a flip of a goddamn coin like it was nothing. We have a place to go. Clarity opened a door to a place called Mammon. And we gotta hang out with this like weird little girl and like this 9-foot tall fucking dude. I have shit to do. So you can stay here and you can play in your fucking perfect white clothing. Your new fucking hair. I'm done. You can come with us or you can stay here. But we have a world to save.
Technically,
You go fuck yourself.
you can't go there without him, and you know that. So whatever game you're playing on him right now, you better hope it works. Because you don't have clarity either. And life just sits by watching all this happen. These arguments of these beings. They're still yours. Even if you've given up on humanity, they're still yours, as complicated as they are.
You asked me to help, and I will help. I will call a council meeting. This will be the first one since Hera's banishment, but I think it warrants the time.
Mallory jumps awake. A name caught his attention.
Did you say Hera? Do you mean Tilly? She's not banished. We saw her in 1991. We thought Laura killed her. But then like there's this whole thing where the kids kind of like were rising up, and then I don't know. Laura was talking to herself. Maybe she wasn't gone.
That's not possible. Her tomb remains sealed.
I mean, she was in the body of a girl that we knew was dead. So maybe it was like, because our friend used to be able to transfer egos, but maybe it was something like that where she was in someone else's body.
Well, that's even more reason to call a council meeting if she broke the confines of her banishment. So, give me a moment.
Life just starts knocking into thin air. I need each of you, including J.A., to roll a grit for me, difficulty of 7. God stuff. We have to see if you have the stones to see it.
Do I have any tokens?
You have 3 tokens available.
I'll use those for a 7.
Do I have any tokens?
I got a 6.
Sid, you have a token available as well.
Sure.
12.
J.A., you have 1 token available.
Okay.
Real excited to have you back.
I'm just not even a point to use it.
It's okay, you're so full of yourself.
Yeah.
Can't see past anything right here, you know?
Perfect.
And as the rest of you watch life knock in thin air, a door appears, floating in the sky all the way up here. A door. Jay, you can't see what they're looking at, but they're all clearly fixated on something. Something impossible. The door opens. And through that doorway, you see something you should not see. Something you are not meant to see. A place at the edge of the universe. A bed and breakfast. Like an old hotel. On the sands of time, at the edge of time. Looking out over space. This creature wearing a white mask with markings on it that look similar to those found on Gary's body speaks. And had you not been able to even see this door, these words would have just sounded like the wind, but somehow you hear them. Shall I be preparing a room for you, my dear?
Yes, and I must speak with night and day immediately.
Of course. This way.
Thank you.
And she just walks through the door. And it closes. J.A., to you, life just disappeared, leaving you. You almost immediately have a realization.
Aww.
Where did she go?
She just kind of left us.
There they remain, high on this makeshift canopy, watching as the oil below starts to seep its way into the many roots and vines protruding from the earth. If you were going to go to this place, C-dubs, if you were going to open a door, your theory would have to be right that he is like her, or at least so Clarity says. So the only person that's going to open that door and get you off this canopy is J.A.A.J., whatever the fuck.
Remember when we were kids? And you found me in the lab? And you helped me get through the door. We gotta get through another door, Jay. You're the only one that can do it.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, you do. It's here. Or there, somewhere in all that white shit you're wearing. Yeah, you do. You did it before.
And we'll be right back. We begin again with this group of Ascended also making their way west and north. A difficult part of their journey. I don't know if any of them have ever seen anything quite like this. As they are driving their way through the pass, the old highways at the height of the mountain ranges, It's been hours now. This blizzard that just won't stop. How have you been holding up, Ro?
This snow, I can't see more than 3 feet ahead of me.
Yeah.
And I have to ask, through all this, through all the things that you saw, that you experienced, and how you're just days away now. Days from KOllOK and days from Clarity having to enact her contract. Or what? What exactly happens when one doesn't? You can only theorize. You don't know anyone, but you have to assume it's similar to what happened to the rebellion. And you have to wonder through all of that, what is it that drives you forward? What keeps you moving?
To set everything right.
What about you, Reed? Why haven't you given up? It'd be easier.
Yeah, but I need to find Allison. I need to find the rest of the rebellion. Redo what I did. Just fix my mistakes.
Clarity, you've lost everything. Everyone. Why are you moving forward?
I have to figure out what's happening with Phobos. I need to restore Phobos. I need to save myself, and to do that, I need to kill Marcus Bennett.
So they drive forward towards KOllOK. They drive hours and hours through this white nothingness.
You doing all right?
Yeah. I'm trying.
You're a very good driver, Ro.
You say that, but I feel like I haven't moved more than 10 feet in the last 2 hours.
It's safer that way. At least this car is amazing that we can even move in this blizzard.
Many thanks again to Lady Morrison and her insanity.
Yeah.
She had toys. Look at these guns I got. I mean, I dig it.
Much to your surprise, Ro, in your left rearview mirror, you see kind of a shadow about 100 yards behind you through the thick blizzard. Another vehicle. You haven't seen anyone on this pass. Not a single one.
All right?
What is it?
I thought I saw, like, something behind me. I haven't seen anything for a while. Maybe I'm just tired.
Oh, no. No, it's for sure. You make it out now. No, there is a car back there. It's getting closer. It's hard to even know that there are lanes on this road, but it seems like it's pushing through the thick snow, not even following your tracks, barreling through in the left lane, coming up on your left.
No, it's real.
What?
Something is behind us. Something is following us.
These windows are really small. I can't see anything.
You're gonna have to trust me.
All right.
If I were you, I'd get those fancy guns out right now.
It keeps barreling forward, getting closer and closer. You can see now it seems to be like some sort of old lifted truck. It just keeps getting closer and
Is that coming
closer.
toward us?
I don't know what this is. It's gaining on us, and
Well, maybe they'll drive past us.
As it starts pulling up next to you, not matching your speed, exceeding it. And as you look to your left, through your driver's side window, the windows of this lifted old Toyota Tundra are tinted black. You can't see anything inside. It pauses momentarily. You can't see in, but you have to assume whoever they were is looking back at you. And then as quickly as it came up on you, it pushes past, continues driving much faster as a bank of snow starts hitting the front of your windshield extremely quickly, making it hard to see. But as the wipers start moving faster, and your vision clears, it's moving further and further away. You look down, you're driving about as fast as you feel comfortable in the storm. This person is flooring it.
This guy's going like 120.
All right, I'm sure they're fine then. Clearly they're used to it. At least it wasn't anything.
I guess.
I think you could drive that fast too if you wanted to, Ro.
I don't know if I can go
think
any
that's a good idea.
faster.
Well, we do need to get to KOLOK, and I am in a considerable amount of pain still.
I know.
Right.
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, if he can do it, so can I, right?
I guess. I go and put my seatbelt on this time. Or try to find it.
I'm glad you brought that up. I appreciate that. It's good to say that you were, on this icy road as you move through the mountains. So, Ro speeds up. Starts
Only what you're comfortable with. Come on.
moving faster. The hum of the road becoming abstract almost. There's a quiet out here in the pass. There was a quiet in the desert, but it was different. The constant sound of the snow hitting the windshield, only able to really be hearing the tires on the road and the motor itself, this abstract hum that just kind of overwhelms you in a positive way. It calming almost. It's easy to lose sight of oneself, to forget a little bit. Maybe even distract a little bit from what's in front of you. Roll your cognition for me. Difficulty of 12.
14.
You rolled high enough to see it. You notice something up ahead. You start to let off the gas, but at this speed, it's not like you can hit the brakes. It's making itself more clear, and then with just enough time to react, you can see that Toyota Tundra flipped on its side, wheels pointed towards you. You can see the tracks that led towards that situation right before you. You're going to hit it. Roll your flight for me, please. Difficulty of 20.
That's a sink.
That's a sink.
That's a sink.
I need you to brace yourself. As you quickly
Ro.
I
pull
know,
up upon this, jerk the wheel to the right, and start barreling down. You feel yourself being thrown to the bottom of the vehicle, thrashing in all directions as the vehicle starts sliding to a stop.
It was just in the road. It was just, I couldn't avoid it.
You can't see anything.
Everyone alive?
It's just a ringing
Barely.
in your ears, a pulsing. A pulsing.
God, thank God you put the seatbelt on.
Can taste the blood seeping into your mouth.
Does anyone else have a hole in them? Or just me?
No,
As your eyes start to adjust,
Just you.
your eyes start to adjust to this whiteness, this intense brightness that surrounds you. Where are you?
I guess we ought to get out, huh?
Are we
What's happening?
still on the road?
I don't know. I had to swerve to the right. I have no idea where we ended up.
Roll your cognition for me. You can hear them talking to you, but
6.
it's hard to make out exactly where they are.
Ro?
You can hear each other,
can't get
follow each
the-
other's voices, but
Seatbelt.
Reed?
Hello?
Yeah.
Clarity? Reed.
Reed seems to be stuck. You can hear that he's messing with the seatbelt. You can smell fuel as well. Gasoline leaking.
Shit. Can you guys get out?
Hello?
Hold on, I have a knife somewhere here.
Can I get out?
Roll your grit for me, please, Clarity. Difficulty of 6.
2.
You try banging on the side of the door. The glass is all broken, but you can't really feel or know which way is up, which way is down. You can hear her banging on the back of this door, Ro.
Clarity?
Ro, I'm stuck.
Hold on, I'm gonna get us out. Hold on. And I
Reed?
use the knife to cut my seatbelt out.
Roll your grit for me. Difficulty of 6.
8.
You cut the rope as you fall down. You didn't even realize you were upside down, but you were.
Reed.
Yeah, we're upside down. Let me.
Okay.
I want to turn towards the windows. Fine, towards that way.
As you start crawling through the windows, you immediately feel the cold snow on your elbows. And they start sinking down and through. How deep is it here? Where is here?
Shit.
What is it?
The windows are broken. We gotta get out.
Should I follow you?
And then, is she still stuck?
Am I still stuck?
Have you tried getting out?
I'm gonna try getting out. Let me guess. Roll my grit?
Roll your grit. Difficulty of 6.
7.
You're able to force the door open as you push yourself out into the snowbank.
Oh, God, that's cold.
Clarity? Where's Clarity? Clarity?
Clarity's still stuck inside.
Fuck. I go inside to see if I can find her and pull her out.
Roll your cognition for me. Difficulty of 7.
That's a 9.
You kind of see through the thick snow that's starting to blanket up on the top of your eyelids that you can see the kind of blue shape of her dress as she hangs upside down. As you reach through, you're able to find the belt, and as you kind of click it loose, she falls down into your arms.
Okay, come on.
She okay?
I got you. Yeah, I'll pull her out.
You're now all standing out in this, but you can barely see each other.
Short sleeves, bad idea.
It's freezing.
What happened, Ro?
I saw the truck. It was flipped up. It had tinted
truck?
windows, and I swerved.
Help! You hear Jude's voice
fucking
calling
Jude's
from the
here.
back of the truck. He was
Oh
sleeping.
my God! I forgot he was here.
Help! What happened?
He can get out of all kinds of things. He can't get out of this.
What's going on?
Jude,
Calm down.
Help! What?
Hold on.
Jude, we hit something. We don't know where we are. Try not to move around too much. Reed's gonna try to cut
I
you
can't.
loose.
Something's pinning my leg.
Oh gosh.
Stay tight. Everybody grab a shoulder, and I'm
Jude.
gonna go to the back.
Can you cut the leg off?
If I had a knife, yeah.
No!
We should get
I
him a
can't find
knife.
any knives.
We're not cutting him, because I'm not carrying him. You're not gonna carry him.
That's
You're not gonna
true.
carry him. It's
He
gonna...
might heal himself. We don't know what his deal is.
We're not out of the map. It's fucking
true.
freezing. What's going
Okay,
on?
all right. I'm coming. I'm gonna go around to the back. Stay close to my shoulder so we can stay in touch with each other. and
Okay.
I'll go to the back and try to open the back door.
As you start to pull on the back door, you can feel that it's kind of
Oh,
jammed.
fuck, it's deep.
And then as you grab it, you feel as the whole truck is starting to slide away from you.
Oh, shit.
You can't see exactly where this truck
God.
is stopped, but it's starting to slide.
Reed, let go. Let go.
Yeah.
What do you do? Hey, what's going on? I feel it moving. What's happening?
Is it sliding away from me? It is, right?
It is.
No, I'm gonna stay tight. You're fine. You're fine. Come towards our voice if you can.
I'm trying. My leg is pinned. It's like the fucking crate or something on my leg. I need. Somebody help me out.
Can you get the door open while I hold it?
Yeah. Okay, I'll try.
I grab onto the back of Reed to try to pull him back, give him some leverage.
Ro, I need you to roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 5. You're going to start trying to pick lock this back lock with this knife.
6.
As you kind of put the knife in and you start moving it around, you can start to hear the lock on the inside starting to move and shake, and then boom, Reed, you feel it open, but as the door opens, it starts sliding even faster from you as the doors open, Jude. And you can see Jude inside reaching out. Come on, help!
Grab his arm. I'm gonna try to grab his arm and pull.
As you grab his hand?
Yeah.
Roll your flight for me, please. Difficulty of 5.
3. How many tokens do I have?
You have
Or Jude.
4 available.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 to succeed.
You jump into the back, grab his hand. I'm gonna need you to roll a flight to grab her feet as she's now kind of creating a chain link to Jude. Difficulty of 4, flight. That's, you have 3 tokens available. I said a difficulty of 4.
I will use 3 if you can help me. Maybe I can let go.
Yeah.
Yep, that's, I mean, you only need a 4, so you kind of grab onto Rose's
that's a 1.
foot
I see, yeah.
And
I see.
and you're still holding
I'm
on.
going to grab onto Reed, yeah.
And you're still holding, and as you're holding Jude, the whole truck starts to slide from underneath, and as you're holding him, and he's grasping with both hands, don't let go, don't let go, don't let go!
I'm not.
The truck starts to slide out from under you as you feel it on your belly starting to scrape the metal as you can hear it pushing and pulling its way off the side of this mountainside as you then hear the rip of whatever it was that was holding Jude's leg, taking his flesh with it as the whole truck falls.
Oh, God. Jude?
You're still holding him.
Ro.
And you can see his left leg mangled. You can see the bone underneath his left calf. His foot ripped open, but he's holding. And he's looking back at you. Don't let go. Don't let go.
I'm not gonna go.
And then you hear the crash of the vehicle below.
Fuck, that's a long way down.
And then another. As it continues falling down this steep mountainside.
All right.
You can't see the ledge. The air's so thick from this blizzard. It could be at his heels. It could be 10 feet from that. You have no way to know. As you start pulling all of them back towards you.
Pull.
Watch.
Okay. Jude, are you alive?
Yeah.
Don't look at your left leg. Or what
It's
was.
fine. No, it's fine. I can see it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna let him take over, okay?
Oh.
Oh no, Jude.
We have a name
I
for
have
this guy
to.
yet?
He's a doctor. He can fix it.
A
I have
doctor.
I have to let him take. I have to.
This is the first I learned of his profession.
Right.
You hear nothing from Jude. He goes silent. He's limp in your arms.
Jude, come on, wake up.
What happened?
Your leg is gone. I'm assuming
Who did
you're
this?
the doctor?
Are you Jude, or who are you?
Did you do this?
There was an accident,
saved
Jude.
you.
Act
No.
of God.
Physics did this. Are you okay?
Trapped in a truck. We
It's
pulled
fine.
you out. It's fine.
What's your name?
fine.
What can we call you?
It's fine. Hold on.
Did you guys know this?
No.
Shh. T just shush.
Did you just shush me?
Shh. It's scared.
What is it?
Your leg?
No. It's as he reaches down into the snow, and he pulls up a hair. Oh, he was scared. All the noise frightened him. As he bites into the neck and pulls the tendon out. And as he starts to drink
Dreed, come on.
this blood from the neck of the rabbit,
That's his cousin.
Ro, you watch as his leg starts to reform, starts to heal.
You guys, there was no leg, and now there is a leg.
We saw.
Oh, gross.
Am I seeing things? Is this a blizzard, or is the leg back?
Where are you extracting this power from?
That's for me to know.
Oh, this is the same guy. That's the same laugh that he had.
What's your name? What can we call you?
Doctor's fine. Doctor's fine. It's not perfect. It's not my
Doctor?
best work, but it'll have to do.
You grew a fucking leg. Yeah.
Yes, but there's not enough food out here to sustain me. We're gonna have to find shelter.
Can you lift up the truck from the bottom? Like, what else can you do?
What?
Our convoy, our van, our truck, it fell down. Can
I'm
you
not
lift?
going down there. You think I can fly?
Can you?
We don't know. No, you're crazy.
Can you grow wings?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
So no wings.
Are you
wings.
connected to Phobos?
Please.
Please, jeez.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what this means.
If I was, I wouldn't be much good right now, would I?
Ooh, fuck, it's cold.
You're right.
Shelter, yes.
Okay.
Let's do that. Go.
Yes.
Which way?
I will die of frostbite if I can't find some food or shelter. Do any of you know what you're doing? I'm not really very experienced with this kind of thing.
Yes, we're outside in a blizzard.
Killing, definitely. But this, no.
And talking shit to people too, apparently.
Let's go find shelter
Yeah.
first.
Let's do that.
First what? Before what?
Before traveling on again and
Yeah.
figuring
Oh,
our
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
do
Find
that,
a shelter.
that part, yeah.
Yeah. on
Shelter, water, food. It goes in that order.
Our hierarchy of needs.
Shelter, food.
The human body can go like 7 days without eating. It can only go 2 or 3 days without drinking water.
After all of this, I'm gonna need food a lot faster.
Okay, well, it seems like you can hear food that's going around, so we'll walk toward shelter, or whichever way we're gonna walk. I'm assuming away from this cliff.
I can't hear. No, I do.
You hear food? I say we just follow his nose, ears. I don't know.
He could lead us to a bear or to a house. It's hard to say.
2
It's like a hunting dog.
2?
2?
2 heartbeats.
Well, there's
Do you
3 of
have
us.
food?
Yeah.
Okay.
so-
Not you.
Well, then speak plainly and tell us
Distant, far away, shelter.
Great, let's go.
Ground rules. We should discuss ground rules.
Okay.
Now we're discussing ground.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So there's no surprises for anyone upon arrival.
Arrival to where?
To the
I'll find a
farm.
shelter.
You're gonna kill them.
Exactly.
Okay.
We saved your life. Are you in any position to be dictating rules to us?
These are the rules.
We
These are the
kinda
rules.
need him to take us to wherever these.
Why don't we
heartbeats are.
try to talk to them first?
That doesn't help me.
Because you need to kill them to eat to restore your body?
What if they have food
Quick learner.
that you could get from them instead of?
Does it have to?
They are the food.
You
Look.
need blood.
I've killed someone to restore one of my appendages, and it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yes, yes. Long story. Long story.
Our
Yes.
friends are something else.
I feel like, considering your whole Marcus Bennett thing, you should not be judging me for my
Rules?
friends. Sorry.
If you want them to survive, deals can be made. I can't eat her. Doesn't work like that, but I could eat you two. So it's either the 2 heartbeats at the shelter, eat them, or you two. These are the rules. Decide.
If she snapped her finger, she could put you out of existence. I want you to know that.
I would be fine.
Stay. I want to cuddle real quick with Clarity and Rogue.
Okay, fine.
Tema.
I'll hear it, but it's okay.
Oh. Let's discuss it when we get there.
We'll discuss it when we get there.
Yeah.
We'll discuss it when we get there.
We're
There
not gonna.
could be, they could have animals. Maybe it's animals.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
we're
animal
not
heartbeats.
going to kill on sight. We're going
Not
to
on sight.
have
Just
a conversation.
Conversation first. Maybe we can learn things from them.
Yes.
That's important.
Fair. If I could... Outside of the 1 heartbeat in the snow next to us,
What?
there's crows.
I can shoot down the crow for you.
You can't
Rogue?
see them in this.
No, just you tell me where to shoot and I'll shoot.
I'm the better shot. I would probably.
Those are the only 2 heartbeats within a
Yeah, sure, you are.
2 mile radius. 2 mile radius.
All right, we don't have time to debate
Yeah,
the
I'm getting
ethics
really
of life.
cold.
We have to go because we're all gonna get frostbite otherwise.
Yeah, it's happening already. This is gross.
All right, let's go.
Can you walk?
Lead the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're following me. You need me to survive. It's cute. You okay? Yeah, this way. As he starts moving through the snow, you notice his leg isn't totally healed correctly. He's still limping. Stop. Don't judge me. It's just...
It's too late for that.
It's not my best work.
I'm not judging you. I'm just holding out my rifle in case. No judgment.
This way. We gotta keep going this way.
We'll get you somewhere warm.
It's about half mile.
That's not bad.
Okay.
They're alive. Awake.
Can you tell if it's human?
Yes, and maybe not. Maybe not.
Bless you.
How good are your senses?
Interesting.
That's not a good look. I don't like that.
We'll discuss it when we get there.
When we get there.
Oh,
When we get there.
He used my words against me. That's
He did.
awesome.
Agreed.
That's great. So, like, is Jude someone that... Have you been with Jude this whole time? What's the...
No. Hitched a ride.
Hitched a ride.
Yeah,
When?
Yeah.
you know when.
I've known
Back then?
Jude for, what, half my life? Like, I have no idea. When did you stop going from coffee maker to, hey, let's go find heartbeats and kill?
Was it the time we were in the bunker?
Oh, before that.
No.
Okay, well then I don't know. That was the first time I saw
When
you
was
guys.
it?
Jude's been weird ever since CXG, when we went to get you. Is that when you climbed in?
This leg, it's not working right. I didn't get enough. I'm not...
You're a parasite.
Well, that's a mean thing to say.
It's the truth.
What are you? An imaginary friend?
Hey, she's a real friend.
I'm a real...
Back off.
A real person.
There's no blood in that woman.
She doesn't need blood to be a person. Move forward. God, you make me miss Jude.
Blood.
You know.
What?
You know.
I don't know anything about you, and I'm not... We are not the same.
Roll your cognition for me, please. Difficulty of 4.
5.
You may not reveal it. It's up to you on what you want him to know that you know. But you remember his presence. You felt it in the Black Rock. It was there among the doubts, among the fears. Something hiding in that place. And that's where it must have hitched a ride. So it says.
Do not trust him.
Clarity, do you?
I have really good hearing.
I mean, you know that I
This
don't
has been
trust you.
established already.
All right, pipe down, parasite.
It's not nice.
Oh, does that bother you? Crazy. You know what bothers me? Not knowing where my friend Jude is.
Would it bother you if I used your intestines as a jump rope?
Probably.
Then we're gonna have a problem.
You're treading on dangerous ground. And barely treading at that with that ankle of yours.
If you think for a moment I'm scared of what you could do to me, I need you to know I'm not. Because it would only be a mild inconvenience. It would only slow me down momentarily. You see, I just go back. What happens to you? You cease to exist.
I want to kind of gently push.
Okay,
Jude.
fine.
Let's keep walking.
All right, we're walking. We're walking.
Look, he clearly can get in people's heads. You saw it happen when we were saving Lady Morrison. Let's not listen to him.
Okay. Wait. Shh. It's there. Can you see it?
No.
What are you talking about?
I see, like, barely see my hand in front of me.
I see a man trying to shush me.
Through the snow. Look past it. Stop looking in front of you and look past it. As you start looking out over this landscape, you see a cabin
Oh, shit.
Oh,
start to appear through the snow. It's down a hill and just a little ways away.
Okay, we're close.
Fucking great. Let's go.
okay.
Wait. I don't.
What?
Huh.
You don't hear him?
I don't smell them anymore.
What do you mean? You smelled it from half a mile away, and now you don't smell them, and we're right here? How?
I don't know. I don't.
Can you hear them? This heartbeat, you say?
Were you wrong?
Well, I was hungry.
Did you imagine it?
No, I'm hungry, and now. Did they die? Did they freeze?
Honestly, that'd make our life easier.
Well,
if
then we
get
should
in.
go in there
Yes.
and
I'm gonna have to eat you two.
No, you won't.
Absolutely not.
I don't think we agreed to that.
You can have their blood if they're dead.
Yeah.
That's all you need, right? The
We'll
blood.
get you a nice ham in the fridge
Sounds
or
like-
whatever.
This sucks.
Well, all right, let's go.
Do not give him your blood.
But just in case, let's have our guns out.
Come on. Yeah.
You start making your way down the hill
Fuck, it's cold holding this gun.
and towards the cabin. As you start making your way, you don't see any fresh footprints. You don't see any tracks. Just this one empty cabin in the middle of nowhere. But it's shelter. You are freezing to death. And there's no sign of this blizzard letting up.
All right, I'll kick the door down. You go in left. I'll go in right.
I don't think we have a choice. Fine.
I'll be here behind you if anything.
You've got the most power, so if
Yeah.
we get fucked, you go in there, guns a-blazing, or hands a-blazing. I don't know.
Ro walks up. Well, Reed, you wanted to kick it down?
I'll kick it down.
That's great. Roll your fight for me, please.
Good lord.
Difficulty of 6. Nobody ever just tries opening it.
Surprise, yeah? Element of surprise with a 7, baby.
You kick the door open, and as it slams open before you is an empty, quiet cabin.
Great. Sorry, there's no.
There's
one
a
for you to
small
kill.
kitchenette, a cot on the other end, maybe a hunting cabin. You don't see any weapons, but it's just empty and quiet.
All right, well, it's safe in here. Clarity, you should get inside. It sounds like you're getting cold.
I don't know. Something. There were no tracks outside, but this place was semi-maintained. You know, fine. Let's just go inside.
We have to
and
go
maybe
inside
it's
and figure it out.
maybe you have a concussion. God.
Can I feel anything strange
Can you feel anything strange?
about the place?
Roll your cognition for me, please. Difficulty of 7.
A 6. Do I have any tokens?
You do.
I'd like to use one, please.
You feel something unnerving about the doctor that stands behind you, out in the cold, watching the two of them walk in. You feel nothing unusual about the place, but there on the edges, there's something, an energy. It's not like yours. It's not like the doctor's. Maybe it's the storm, but it's something. There is definitely something.
Something's not right. Something's not right.
Oh, clearly. But what can we do? It's cold out there. Are you not feeling the cold?
I am, and I would like to go inside.
No, you're staying outside.
What?
Oh, wow.
What?
Until we figure out what's going on, you're staying outside.
Well, that's not fair. I need food or this body's gonna die.
I will go look for food. You guys deal with him. I'm gonna.
There's no food. There is no food anywhere. Anywhere around here, I would know.
Okay, well, it could be dead, but it could be still food, right?
There is none. I would know.
You can smell.
Can you pull a rabbit out of the snow again?
What I'm trying to tell you is this body needs. Do you want Jude back?
Yeah.
I'll give you Jude back. Just bring him inside.
At what cost? I know where you're from.
It doesn't matter. Just let Jude in so this body lives. If I
All
stay
right.
in control, I need to eat. But at least Jude, if you get him warm, he'll survive.
Okay, so turn to Jude and I'll pull you in.
Fine. As Jude's body goes limp and falls into the snow. Ow,
Get in
ow.
here.
Ah.
Hey,
Let's go.
What the
Get in,
fuck's
get in,
wrong
get
with my
in.
leg? What's.
long story.
We'll tell you inside. Come on.
You have half a leg thanks to your weird hitchhiking doctor friend.
Oh, the other. He's fixed me before, but. Oh, he botched this one.
Jude, he's from the Rock.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
And you're fine with that?
No. But what am I supposed to do?
The Rock?
The other place. You weren't there.
Yeah, Isaac, right?
What?
What?
In the hole of the heart. You're from. You picked something up?
You brought it with you, Jude.
Well, yeah, I know, but I didn't mean to. And what am I gonna do now? I mean, it's there.
Ah, Jesus.
It keeps
just
me
get inside.
It keeps me alive.
Pull him inside and close the doors. Come on. Claire.
As the door shuts, and your body
We
starts
need to
to
warm up.
adapt.
See if we can find any firewood.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't.
You see how this is a problem, though, Jude.
Yeah, I get it. Like, yeah, I know. I wake up and people are dead. But also, I wouldn't be alive without it.
All right, what is this?
You know how
about?
many times I've been fucking just massacred by the things we encounter out here? Like, I'm always the first one to go, you know? And I'd be fucking dead if it wasn't for this thing inside me. So, maybe we should be thinking about how we keep it happy and give it what it wants so I can fucking live.
It wants to eat us.
It wanted to eat.
Well, that's an
throw it-
exaggeration. I wouldn't let that happen. I mean, I would try not
have
to let
control?
that. I would try not to let that happen.
Hey, remember when we saw the wanted poster of you killing a person? You didn't remember that?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the other is not aware of the other person.
Well, I mean,
So he doesn't
It's like
hear
a-
any of this.
well, I don't.
Because he wasn't sure of what was happening.
Guys, my leg really fucking hurts.
Okay,
you know,
okay,
like,
sit on the cot.
it's
Let me
just
see.
not right. Like something's crossed in there. It's, man.
All right, well, he said that there was heartbeats around here, so we can go looking for something.
Well, he would have
What?
got him if there were.
Well,
He would have. He's hungry. He would have eaten him.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
they walked off or
Yeah,
did something else. I don't know.
we can look for food.
You hear it. You hear the sound of a tree falling outside. That slow and then a loud boom as you feel the entire cabin shake.
Jesus.
Roll your cognition for me, Reed. Difficulty of 4.
5.
That was the doorway. That tree fell against the front. There was only one window and one door, and as you look out that window now, all you see is this massive tree.
We're stuck inside.
Because of the tree?
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, we could try to break through the walls, but that just sounds like a horrible idea. in
this
case
was
we
a
come
trap,
back.
wasn't it?
What?
Yeah.
And then
That's a very elaborate trap.
you hear a voice bouncing around the corners of this small cabin. It shouldn't, because you can see every inch in this place, but you hear this little voice screeching into your minds.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
Is that what I...
That sounds.
Is that the other heartbeat, I guess?
Have we heard that before?
You have not.
New friends, Mommy.
What the fuck?
Oh, chills, and I already have chills. Now I got double chills. I'll pull out both of my guns.
Something?
Where the fuck is it?
I swear to God, something about this seems really familiar. Okay, Jude's weird Dr. McWhateverface said that there were 2 heartbeats. One was vaguely human and one was not, right?
The voice answers you.
Do you want to play a game with me?
Yo, what the f...
So much.
It's been so long since I had some new friends. Mommy!
Can I pinpoint to where it is?
If that was even possible. It's not necessarily a voice that's coming from a spot. It's more like you just feel it in your mind.
Put your guns down, Reed. We don't know where this is from. This is inside us.
What?
Something is in our heads.
When's the last time any of you heard a child?
There was the fake kid with Chasm. 9 times out of 10, if you're seeing a kid now, something has gone horribly wrong.
Are you a baby or a child or what is this? Are you from the past?
The past. I'm from my mommy, but her womb was broken and all rotted.
Where is your mommy?
No.
My mommy's with mommy. Mommy loves me so much. She said I can have new friends.
Should've fucking killed her.
I thought she was gone. How does she keep coming back?
I'm killing her this time.
Get in line.
But where? Before she was physically here. Now in our heads, in all of our heads? That makes no sense. How is this possible?
This doesn't sound like it's in her. It sounds like it's here.
Yes.
Jude runs to the door. Come on, I gotta get out. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fucking door.
Wait, Jude. Relax, your foot. You're gonna fucking hurt it, dude.
We're gonna fucking die if we stay in here. You remember what that thing was?
I do, but we're also possibly gonna die out there. It's better if we're able to stay in shelter as long as possible.
You wanna play a game?
Yeah! You want to play a game with me?
Come out here and we'll play a game.
Show yourself. We'll play a game.
Yeah.
How about you take that shiny sharp thingy and poke your friend with it?
My knife?
Roll your grit for me, please. Difficulty of 7.
7.
You feel this voice reaching into your mind. You're holding your knife in your left hand. You don't remember grabbing it. And you can feel that it's trying to make you move it towards clarity, but you stop. You catch it.
Reed, what are you doing?
Reed, why do you have a knife?
Don't know.
If you
I had my guns. What the?
be friends with me forever. It's
Are you-
so dark and lonely
Do you guys hear that?
here.
Yeah.
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 Did it just
Put
fucking tell me to do that?
Put the knife down.
I want to play a game, but I don't want to hurt anybody. Can we play without
Yeah.
hurting anybody?
It won't hurt for very long. And then you won't feel anything ever again. No pain, no happiness, no sadness.
Why are you doing this?
I don't want to feel any sadness.
Jude?
Jude.
No.
Jude.
All you have to do is poke your friend and have them poke you back. Maybe right in your heart.
Jude? No. Feeling something is the only way to be human. Come on.
Shit, should we bring the doctor out?
I don't wanna feel any pain.
Jude?
I don't.
Yay!
Jude, hey,
Can
hey,
I slap
hey,
him across the face with my cyber hand?
You may. Roll your fight for me, please. Difficulty of 5.
Of course. That's a 2.
Reed. You pull your hand back and you go to slap it across Jude's face, but he just catches it with his left and kind of holds it there as he starts pulling the knife up on the right.
Fuck.
I'm sorry, I just don't want to feel pain anymore.
Jude!
I don't want to feel
Jude,
pain
wake
anymore.
up.
I'm gonna try to
Jude.
shoot
Not
the
do this,
knife
Jude.
out of his hand.
Whoa.
Ro, you have 4 tokens available.
I'm only gonna shoot the knife out of his hand.
I'm aware, but your ability will allow you to shoot anything at a pinpoint ability. So, if you try to roll, you're more likely to miss.
Okay, I will use 3 tokens and hit the knife out of his hand.
So as quickly as that knife starts to move itself towards Reed's throat, a shot rings out as ding, 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 ding. I'm sorry.
Put
I'm sorry.
the
No,
knife
it's not.
down.
It's down. I'm sorry. I don't. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Yeah, no, we
Do you need me to
It
knock
wasn't
you
me.
out? With the help?
I'm sorry.
You want to bring the doc back? Maybe he can fucking figure out where they are.
I'm sorry.
Now that we know.
No one is here to be your friend, and if you don't show yourself, I am going to pull this entire cabin inside out with just a thought.
You're so mean. I don't like you.
I don't care that you don't like me.
There's a moment of quiet. There's a moment of quiet, and you hear this sound of footsteps from outside the cabin.
Are you guys hearing that?
Is that?
And then the footsteps stop. The footsteps stop. And then you start to hear the sound of breathing in the space. You start looking around. You can't see anyone. You just feel this breath upon your back.
She can't get in, right? The door's blocked. We're fine.
Didn't stop her before.
It's true, but it could have been, the bunker's defenses weren't.
It's playtime.
I need each of you to roll your cognition for me, please. Difficulty of 5.
6.
Lord, that's a 3.
7.
Ro and Clarity. You turn around to the sound of these breaths, and you see her standing there. Her fingers black from frostbite. Her elbows charred. Her face blistered. And you can see this womb growing off of her shoulder. And every time that little baby speaks, you watch as it glows.
Look, Mommy, new friends.
Oh,
I don't want the blue one. She's so mean. I want those two right there to join me.
she's fucking behind us, isn't she?
Whatever you like. I love you, Mommy. Whatever you want, baby. You're the best mommy who never gave birth to me. You can have whatever you
Woot.
Oh, back up. We're not gonna go easy on you this time.
Hey. Don't listen to whatever that thing is, okay? It's not telling you the truth. I don't know what that is, but it wants to end everything.
It's so cold and lonely. I just want some friends. Mommy, make me friends.
Strike you down. No.
Like me.
No, look. I'm gonna put down my gun. I'm serious.
What? Fuck this! I
No,
pull out my
wait.
guns and point right at her. Fuck this.
Use the guns.
Look, I put my
Roll.
rifle down.
Roll.
I am trying to tell you something, okay? You don't need to do this. We're not gonna win. We're not gonna win against her.
I've been alone for so
We
long.
almost won last time.
Yeah, and I have fought her before. We have burned her. We have tried to kill her. Whatever that thing is, it is keeping her alive.
That's why we kill both of them right now. And I pull the guns out and I'm about to fire.
Stop. Long Rock.
Ro, Roll your flight for me, please. Difficulty of 4.
Swim. 2.
Ro jumps in between Reed's guns and Awoot, her back turned to Awoot.
Ro?
Awoot can see that her arms are up.
Awoot. I cannot believe I'm doing this, but I want you to know, whatever it is you think we didn't do it. We're not responsible for what happened.
I want her blood the most, Mommy.
Fuck that. Get away from me.
Stop, Reed. I'm saying we didn't have anything to do with November 12th, okay?
You hurt me. You hurt us.
No.
You hurt all of us.
No. We didn't do anything. We are as much victims as you are, okay? Something happened.
Lies.
No. I am not lying, okay? And believe me, if I wanted to hurt you, I could have killed you. Reed could kill you. Clarity over there, the girl in blue, could probably snap her fingers and have you put out of existence, okay?
I don't like the baby.
I don't like you.
Bro, I'm sorry. I gotta do this. Okay?
Just trust me, please. Just give me a couple more minutes, and if not, I'll just duck out of the way. Look,
You can see.
we are not
Reed.
trying to hurt you, okay? Like we don't have to do this.
Reed, you can see that while her left arm has tried more than once to swing that sword, she can't.
I'll help you, Mommy.
No. Don't.
Just give me your arm.
Shut up. Don't.
I just want it. Just a little swing.
I don't want us to hurt anymore.
I want
You
I don't want us to hurt anymore.
See?
So
You don't want to hurt. You don't want to hurt. You don't want to hurt us anymore, right?
It would only hurt for a minute.
Listen, we are heading to a place called KOllOK, and that is where you have answers, okay? What if you put down your sword and you came with us and we fixed everything?
What are you talking about?
I am saying that I didn't get to meet my dad, okay, because he died with whatever happened, all right? My mom killed herself so that my brother and I could live. I am saying that we are as much victims of this, whatever happened, as you.
Make her quiet, Mom.
What are you talking about?
If you stop us,
Never heard of this anymore.
then we cannot fix the problem that they started.
Exactly.
Who's they? Who's they? Okay. Tell me who's they.
You have to believe me. I know the words sound insane, but a god died, all right? And these kids, they were messing around with something, and they broke the world, and we are trying to put it back together.
Kids. You're the kids.
No.
You're the kids.
we're not the kids, okay? You took my fucking arm.
And I can take the other one.
I could have been a kid if you gave me the chance, Mommy.
We are
You
going.
think you're the only one who's lost a kid through all this?
You haven't. You wouldn't know.
I have.
The fetus uses 3 tokens to start pushing that sword ever closer to Ro's neck.
I'll help you, Mommy.
Stop.
Come on, stop.
What if we told you? What if we told you the people that we are trying to kill are the people that prevent you from having a baby?
I don't want us to hurt anymore.
I know. We don't either.
I wanna.
Put it down.
I'm gonna shoot her in the leg.
Reed, roll your fight for me. Difficulty of 4.
6.
The gunshot rings out. You watch as the bullet hits her right leg, and just as quickly as that bullet goes through, you watch as that fetus lights up bright red, and that wound starts to heal and close itself. But you can also see, as this sword with the left arm is being pushed directly towards Ro's neck, the right arm is pulling it back as blood starts seeping out of Awoot's fingers.
So close, then we can play together forever.
Babe, look, she doesn't want to do this.
Forever.
She's fighting herself.
Fine. Put the guns down and I run and tackle.
You can hear her crying out. Just before you jump, I'm going to need you to roll your fight for me, please. Difficulty of 6. But you can hear her crying out to Ro over the chaos. Or at least Ro can. What is she saying, Ro?
Cut it out of me.
She's saying cut it out of her. She's saying cut it out, cut out the whatever this thing is.
7.
It doesn't have to be like this. We are gonna do our best.
I got her. I see it.
Reed.
He starts lashing.
Cut it out.
This weird, strange.
What the fuck?
Is this?
Oh. Jesus.
You hear the sound of the creature's voice subside as this strange, alien insect-like creature sits on the ground before you.
That was it?
I guess so. Fuck.
Where is she?
Awoot starts to pull herself up off of the ground.
Help her, someone.
Oh, Jesus.
We're gonna fix this. We're gonna make this better.
It's done. It's done.
Hello, and welcome to KOllOK, America's heart. Life is generally easy in KOllOK. The spirit of our small town is built around enjoying life, despite our technological empire. KOllOK is like Paris. Art, music, and treasures of life are not just incidental. They are central to the spirit of our little town. This is a special gift for visitors and those who live in our vast green valley. KOllOK's natural beauty can be thanked to the peaks that tower over us in our four corners, shielding us from the elements. Spend the day at Crater Lake, fed by the ever-flowing Riley River. America's heart. Enjoy our historic Main Street, or take a tour of our world-famous Shepherd's Winery, my favorite. KOllOK prides itself in being a world leader in renewable energy and advanced medicine, all thanks to our most famous attraction, Synchronicity Tech. Many new families find their home in KOllOK. Brought in to fill one of the country's most exciting genetic research facilities, many open roles. Science is at the very soul of KOllOK, unlike anywhere else in the world. Gated by nature itself. You found yourself back at the start.
We begin again and again and again. And the real truth about it is, no one gets it right, no matter how hard they try. And Lord knows they try. M has tried. We know how hard M has tried. Emily Pegg. Late September 1991. M sits in a small office room on the second floor of Mallory Jenkins' home. Her new home. At the time, she had no way to know just how temporary it would be. And on the floor around her, in these stacks of papers, a handwritten list of movies, music, that Vin wanted to... Oh shit, Vin. Jesus fuck, Vin. All at once. I know you know what that means. You can see it, M, but your body is trying to reject this. It wants to walk, it wants to run. Vin, she's out there, and it's been 30 years. Stay here, M. I know this is hard. And though you feel like you might be alone, you are not. They are with you, somewhere in here. You know this. It's all at once, not forgotten, found. I'm even here with you. It's okay to move forward, Em. If you're here, are you here? Would you like to move forward? I need you to really want to move forward, Em, because you have to will it. It's yours. And we can do this together. Yeah?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I can only move forward. I can only move forward.
The pile of papers surround him in a circle upon the scratchy carpet floor. She's looking for answers. For anything. It's not the same anymore, not like it was. Billy isn't like he was. How could he be? The weight of all those lives on his shoulders. Even if it was Tilly in his ear, he did it. Laura is not like she was. How could she be? The weight of those kids' lives on her shoulders. Even if it was Tilly in her ear, she did it. Was Tilly in her ear? Is Tilly in her ear? The weight of her parents. Em can't bear to see them anymore. The forced years upon them. The hours she took from them. She hopes, I hope that she hopes, that it was worth it. I don't know. How would Em ever know? She has one thing she wants to fix, to find an answer to. Then she promises she will put all of this behind her. It's probably hope. You know, hope is that thing that makes all of this... She hangs on it. She has to. What is she without it? It's easier to get lost in the abstract, to dive into these clues, these notes, these fragments of questions, hoping to find answers than it is to deal with the very real consequences. Sorry, I'm drifting. I am like you, Em.
Yeah, like me.
Easier to get lost in the abstract. Back to the hope. There was something about that dream that you all shared when they lost Tibby. Does she blame herself? They pushed him to the side, downplayed his fears. How could they downplay anything after the horrors they have witnessed? But something, this dream together, our bond breaks the black rock. Tibby can't be dead. He's just missing and she can find him. Then, with Tibby back, he could fix them. He could fix her parents. All the dead ones out there. They should never have let him go. He's the one that could fix them. Together, our bond breaks
The Black Rock.
Roll for brains. Just give me the result. There's no difficulty here. It's just how much do you know?
8.
8. She knows enough. She knows enough to know what to do next, to start putting the pieces together. How could they not be put together already? From the moment now, the Em now, looking back all at once, all of this circling her, swirling her mind. It's so much easier to put a puzzle together when you can see it from so far away. But in that moment, it was a eureka.
How could I not know this before? Mallory!
What?
Oh my God. Mallory!
What?
We have to get everyone together.
Okay. I'll
Now, use your phone. Come on.
Okay, sorry.
Adult man, let's fucking go.
It's fine. I just start making phone calls.
We move forward, and there's no reason to wait. You're on a trail here. You want to see, you want to follow Billy, Laura, Mallory, and her. They're all sitting in Mallory's living room, kind of distant and not too thrilled to be there.
Look, I know we've been through a lot. I've been going through everything, and it's wild that we didn't think of this before. Like there's 10 of us, right? But why 10? You know? Right, Laura? Why 10? Why only 10? Think.
No, I'm.
Okay.
Did you just tell me to?
I did.
Go
Look,
ahead.
I'm on to something here. We have 10 different powers, but we've never used them together. Do you know how weird that is? We were all given powers from the same place, and we've never used them together.
She, the one forgotten, speaks up. Well, not all the same place. I mean, where did she get hers?
Well, I mean, Laura's different, of course, but the 10...
Thanks for making me feel even weirder.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Can I just get through this thought really quickly?
Yeah, please do.
So, like, we know that Phobos is chaos and chaos is life. But our 10 powers together, they're like the foundation of the universe. Because we were given them by Phobos, who is life.
Okay.
Right? You follow me?
Yeah, I'm there.
Kind
Right.
of.
That makes perfect sense.
I'm just going to keep going. See? Mallory understands.
Okay, I know you know that you heard the way he said that. But, like, keep going. You're doing great.
Look, it's like we have time for me, we have like reality for Billy, and then there's consciousness, and there's like everyone else has stuff that goes with life. We've never used them together. Imagine using like reality and time and consciousness and like fire and everything that you would connect to life together.
Yeah. Isn't it devastatingly bad when you use your powers? And wouldn't you expect a multiplicative effect if you combine them?
Laura's got a point.
Yeah. What?
It does feel good when he agrees.
Well, it could be. It feels like that could be pretty bad for me.
Yeah.
But what if it's only bad because we're not doing it together? Like, what if it needs the energy to feed off of each other, and if it doesn't have that, it's gonna take from everything? I mean, obviously I don't have a way to prove this, but everything's pointing to that. Like,
I hear you. The problem is the stakes for any experimentation on this they're so high,
I know, but it's...
The one who's forgotten from the corner of the room. So what are you saying? Are we trying to bring Tibby?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. Yes, so like, we're all together, we're all connected. Mm-hmm. Why do you think we all dreamt the same phrase, together our bond breaks through the black rock? Together. It's not just us being in the same place, I think it's us using our powers. Like, she would be able to find them, and then I'd be able to hold open a portal wherever they are. And you're strong enough, even if you're not connected to Phobos. Like, you're strong enough, Laura. And then we have Billy who could help us rewrite anything that goes wrong, and we could get them out.
I was there too. I talked to him and everything. But like, what do? I can do something, right? I want to help.
Yeah.
I want to help.
Yeah.
Tell me how I help.
You help.
Yeah. No.
No, I want to help for real. Tell me how I help.
You do help for real.
The way that I help isn't actually helping. It's hurting a lot more. So I think you're good. The stuff that you do is pretty good compared to what I do.
Yeah.
Mallory, I think you bring like a human element to the group. Not that we're not human, but like you kind of remind us what we're all kind of fighting for. I think that's super important.
Do you guys think that if it was different, like if Tibby was here and I was the one that was gone, do you guys think you'd try and find me too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
of course.
Obviously.
Definitely.
No.
Wait.
no,
Okay,
dude.
but what about me?
Yes.
I would. I would give my
Yeah,
whole
don't-
life to find you. I would, and all of you.
What
Really?
about me? She says from the corner of the room. The Mickey that's not your Mickey. And she knows this when she asks,
I would help.
Mickey, that name, it holds. That name, Em. You focus on that name, and as you look at her, her face is blurred, like a part of your memory is just distant from you, unable to be touched, like it exists a dream within a dream. So close, but yet so distant, but the memory just keeps trekking on. Would you find me?
Yeah.
Of course.
I would try.
Okay, we can all agree, like, if someone goes missing, we'll all find them. And we'd all do the same that we're doing for
I
Tibby.
think we're the only ones that can.
You guys are my family. Yeah.
I don't think I can do it again.
What do you mean? No.
We learned about it, so we're pulling from something. There's
No,
displacement.
I don't think you have to really do anything, Billy. If we do it like I thought we could, she opens up. She
I could find
finds them. Yes, you find them,
Somewhere.
and wherever they are, I can portal us there. I've portaled myself through decades.
I can't be asked to do what I do
She's
again.
still alive. I dream about her.
All you would have to do is make sure that reality stays stable. You don't even have to change anything. Just hold it together. Keep
That's
it from
okay.
breaking apart.
I have an idea. I know the multiverse is dead. I think Primae's still out there. It's a dead world. It's just parallel. It's to the side. If you pull from it, it doesn't matter. Billy, you wouldn't have to worry about hurting anybody because it's.
What do you mean, they're already dead?
There's nothing there.
Well, then what could I even get from it?
I think what she means is that it's still there. It's just not moving on.
Well, like a pause button?
It's dead. It's a
Permanently
dead world.
paused.
Okay.
Okay. But I'd still be killing.
I could link you to it. No, I'm telling you, it's a dead world.
I don't understand what that means. I gotta be real.
You could still take things from that world that aren't.
I'm saying
living.
everything we were gonna do bad, we already did there, and it's gone. It's destroyed. It's why I came here.
Oof.
Okay.
It's just. We need to find them. We have to get them out of there. They're our friends. We can't leave them in there. We've felt what it's like.
I agree. I'll do whatever I can, but if I'm just afraid I might mess up, you know? And what if I pull from not Primae? Oops.
You could do
There
it.
goes another country.
I'll guide you.
How do you think I feel? If I mess up, my parents are gone.
Em has a point. I think if we're all working together, we can just watch out for each other. And if we have a chance to do it right, this is it.
It just feels right. As right as things can feel, but
Yeah.
Are you in?
Yeah. I'll do what I can.
Just like put my hand in.
I do it right away.
All right.
Okay.
Radar on 3. 1, 2, 3. Radar!
I said it backwards.
I don't.
Palindrome.
Oh.
Get it?
Em, you see them coming together like this. been so long to see them together like this. That hope. You'd forgotten about that hope.
We were just kids.
You were just kids. You were just kids. Just kids. The next night, you gathered them outside the school, at the playground. You knew what had to be done, and so you did it.
Okay. We all know what to do, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know that there's no way to practice this, but I trust all of you. I trust myself. I feel like we can do this.
I trust you guys.
Yeah, we got it.
Let's do it.
Okay. She has to start.
Huh? Oh, yeah, okay. Hey. In case anything goes bad, just thank you for being nice to me, despite everything.
Look, half of us aren't from here, and the other half are clones. You fit in just as much as the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for being nice to us.
Yeah.
And it might not have been my universe, but I know that I was friends with you there. The me that was there was friend. Yeah.
You got this?
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
Remember, everything stacks on top of everything else.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we keep reinforcing it, then no one's going outside of their power's lane, and it should stay stable.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Mallory, you know how everything's supposed to go, so like if we start to get off track, just keep us on it.
Mm-hmm. I got it. Yeah.
You're like the point guard.
Yeah. Team
Call the
captain.
shot.
Team captain.
Passing to you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Call the shots.
All right.
Okay. Okay. I can do this. Okay. You watch. She kind of brings her hand up to the side of her face. And she just looks distant. She's searching. She's searching somewhere. I found him. I found him.
Where?
But Prime's not there. Prime's not there. I had to take from somebody else. I'm sorry. But I found him. Prime's not there. Billy, you can't help. You can't help, Billy. No, you can't help.
Why?
You can't help.
Where are they?
Just
tell me.
She grabs your hand, and then you feel it course through you. You feel it pulling through you. You can't explain it. You can't, but you understand it. Your powers start linking. The energy starts flowing through your body, and you feel it coursing all the way through your hand as you feel your hand reach out and start to open that portal.
It's working. I can feel where they are too. It's working.
The portal starts to open. You hear the sound of lightning cracking, things starting to smash in your world. Em, I need you to roll a d20 for me.
10. It's average.
You know in that moment, and the you now seeing it happen. You knew what you were doing, and it was a choice that you made. 10 more years you took from them. 10 of them to find him, to find her. She linked you to her. Mickey, that name, her. That's who she linked you to. Her other, yours. And through that portal on the other side, that portal, you see them. They can't hear you. You can't hear them, but they see you.
Is everything steady, Billy?
Billy, the world around you seems to be holding its shape.
I mean, besides the lightning and the scary stuff and the portal, sure, yeah.
I think it worked. They're right there. They're getting closer.
But there's something in the way. There's something there.
Timmy! I don't think he can hear me.
Tibby!
They can see that portal. You can see them looking through at you. But there's a barrier. Something fighting against you. There's something alive about this place, and something you've never felt before using your powers. This opening that you created, it's not like a tear through time and space. It's like a tear through a body. Like you're cutting it with a knife. You can feel that body pushing back against you, trying to close that portal, trying to bring it in tighter and tighter.
Em, what's happening? Why aren't they coming through? Em, what's going on? Say something.
We had to pull from somewhere else. I couldn't latch onto their universe. I had to pull from here.
What are you?
Billy can't.
What?
Billy, you can't do anything.
Let me try something. My powers don't come from where yours come from.
There's a barrier. You have to break it.
I'm very good at breaking.
I don't know how much
We're
longer I
very
can
good
hold
at
this.
breaking. I want to try to push through.
You start punching at this wall, you start pushing at this barrier, but it's like it's fighting against you. And with every hit, you feel the world around you shake and tremble. Every push, every force against it, the whole world around you trembles at your strength. But it pushes back, it reacts. It's living, it's alive. It doesn't like having a hole ripped inside of it, and it doesn't want you getting through. And then the one you can't remember, the one that shouldn't be, but she is. I can trade. I can do it.
What?
I can trade. You can't. Physical. I can trade. I want her to have her life back. I want her to have her life back. I don't.
What is she saying?
I want her to have her life back. I can trade. I can do it. I can.
Get through.
I can trade.
We didn't talk about this. I can't do this again.
This is why
It's alive.
this is why I'm here together. This is why.
Keep punching, Laura.
We can
Please.
both trade. Come on, let's do it before they stop me. Find me later.
What?
Don't forget me. And I just want to like grab Mickey's hand.
You grab her hand.
Billy, stop
Mallory
him.
Jenkins.
Mallory, no!
I want to reach and try to hold on to both of them.
As you go to reach and grab, in your hands is Tibby Devon.
Tibby.
No. As you look back through that portal, you see Mallory on the other side. You see her. And then you watch as Mallory is somehow lifted and taken away.
Mallory, you.
No, what did he do?
No!
What did he do?
How did he do that? How did he get through?
Get him back!
Mallory!
You gotta bring him back! Tibby's looking to her, asking her for help. She's stunned.
They traded me.
What happened? How did I?
No. That wasn't.
An eye appears within this hole. This eye looks directly at all of you. And then with a blink, the portal closes. No.
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 Oh.
Fuck.
Mickey.
No.
Mickey. The other one was. We can try again.
What do we do? We can't replace stuff from our own universe.
I'm trying. I can't.
She said that we could pull from that one, but we couldn't.
I can't see them.
What?
No. I'm
Look
sorry, I'm a
harder.
little confused.
Look harder.
They're not. They moved.
Then keep looking.
I'm trying. It doesn't want to be seen.
Why did he jump in? Why did he trade himself? No. That wasn't how that was supposed to go. Everything went wrong.
We can get it back. We can get them back. We just have to think about it. I'll figure it out. We could think.
Did he
Think it
just jump in for me?
He traded for you.
Why?
She traded for herself and he traded for you.
Why would he do? No, put me back. Leave me
Shut
there.
up!
Leave me.
Figure it out. I don't need any more harebrained fucking theories.
Please.
I will figure it out.
Yesterday we agreed that we would do that for each other.
Yeah.
We have to get him back.
Right.
Put me back in. I don't care.
We're not gonna trade. We're gonna get them out.
What are we gonna give?
We'll figure it out.
It won't like that.
I don't give a fuck what it likes. What? What was that? Do you know?
Yeah. It's doubt. Like Phobos, but doubt. And it was feeding off of us.
Okay. We've killed a god before. We took out Hera.
And now it's feeding off of Mallory?
I have never met a person with a more insane set of just confidence wrought from nothing. If anyone's gonna be okay until we can figure out how to get him out, it's Mallory.
It'll try to break him like it broke us.
Shut up. We're going to get him out.
We can try again.
We will tear another fucking god out of it. I don't care. We'll get him back. We can. We don't leave it like this.
We can't leave him in there.
We won't. We just need to think.
We'll just kill doubt.
Yeah. Are you guys okay?
No.
Come here, Timmy. It's okay. We're happy you're back.
Mickey doesn't say a word. She turns and runs.
Sure. Okay.
Her dad. She wants to see her dad.
Yeah.
She wants to see her dad. She'll come around.
Okay.
I think.
It's okay.
We're not,
Timmy, I'm sorry.
we're not the same. You shouldn't have brought me back. We're not the same. It's been too long. It's been too long.
Timmy, it's okay.
It's like 1,000 years. I don't even know anymore. It was so long. And we're not okay.
I just hold Timmy.
We're not okay.
I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
It's okay.
I'm going for the group hug.
I stand to the side.
It's okay. You're gonna be okay. Mickey's okay, and we're gonna get Mallory back. We don't leave it like this. He's the best of us.
They tried, didn't they? You tried.
Yeah, I should have known.
How many times you tried? A week later, the same idea. Go back. Try something new.
I was desperate.
Ask Sayaka for help. Maybe she could help. Boost their powers or something. She could even get them under control. But nothing. Nothing you did.
Yeah.
And then it just kept going.
Yes, it did.
How did you... I guess... all at once. I don't know how you or any of you kept moving forward.
I guess it was hope.
I guess it was. You see yourself now. In Mallory's living room. Without Mallory. You and Tibby have been there. Living there. Tibby still hasn't gone home. He doesn't know how to talk to his mother. He's different. Him is different. That place had changed him.
Yeah.
I hate everything about this. I would give anything. I would give absolutely anything to put me back and
I know. I should have thought about it more before we...
No, you did the right thing. You did what any of us would do.
We should have tested.
How? It's too risky. Everything we do, it's... Just fuck all of this, you know?
She said she took from someone.
I don't know who. I don't know if she knows who.
And I know what I took. And we all know what we lost. In the grand scheme of that. Just... I have all this power and I can't even, like, do anything, you know? I just keep taking. And for what? Mallory's in there now.
Why us?
We didn't ask for this.
None of us. We don't deserve this. Why KOllOK? Why us? We're not fucking special.
We were just at school.
Chaos. Billy walks in from the garage. He's been rebuilding the flamethrower in Mallory's memory.
What's up?
Just, you know,
Same old, same old.
I had an idea. You know, like, we traded one for another, right? So what if we could just go find like some people that are like murderers or something, and then open the portal and we toss those guys in, and then boom, we could get our friends back and we don't have to feel bad
but
about
we
it.
can't find it. Mickey can't even find it anymore.
Yeah, but we will, right?
No.
And when we do, we can toss in some murderers.
Billy, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
I felt it when she decided.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it give way. You have to want to trade.
It had a heart, that place.
You had your arms around Mallory, and he decided, and suddenly Tibby was there. You think that was just like a sleight of hand trick?
Oh, I know. I was just trying to. I don't know.
Yeah. No, you had hope for it. I get it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's whatever.
It's not whatever.
How are you holding up, man?
Me?
Yeah. Did you find a therapist yet?
Yeah.
Helping?
No, I don't feel stuff. I don't feel good. I think I lost the ability. So, you know, if every day's bad, why have another day? That's where I'm at. And I can go to therapy, but they can't know what I've actually done. First of all, they wouldn't believe. Second, if they did, then they'd put me away. So I'm getting therapized for problems that I don't even have. So that's not actual help, you know?
I mean, there is one therapist that might believe you, but I don't really want to get her involved.
Yeah. I don't want to get anyone else involved. I don't feel I don't feel like I have a place here.
I'm with you on that.
I have an idea.
Is it better than my murderer idea?
Your what?
Oh, you.
I had my headphones on. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, nothing. It was stupid.
Laura had an idea. It was an idea. But we follow that memory of yours, Em. You know what has to be done. And you know you're about to do it. So you write that letter that you're gonna leave for them before you do.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. It feels very pathetic to start this off with a simple hi, but I'm finding myself at a loss. I hope that when you read this, and when you realize what is happening, when you realize what I did, you won't hate me for too long, even if it takes years. I hope that you'll understand why I'm leaving everything, even our goodbye in a note. We've made such a mess of things, and I keep trying to remind myself that I didn't ask for these powers. I didn't ask to get thrown into a world of gods, but I was. And whether it was fate or divine intervention or just plain bad luck, I can't keep going forward with the knowledge that I'm hurting you and taking things from you that I can't give back. A few weeks ago, I was displaced from time I didn't tell you about it, but I lived for years in a decade that has already been. And while I was still a part of things way over my head and out of my control, I learned so much. Dad, I fell in love. I grew into a woman in those years, and I began to understand so much in the face of incredible pressure and loss. And two things became so important to me in that time. Love, and also, ironically, time. I feel like they go hand in hand, and while my time there was short in comparison to the time you have spent together, I would give anything for more time with her. With that said, I hope you can understand why I'm doing this. I know that goodbyes are important, but I don't think I could be strong enough to do this if I had to tell you to your face. I'm giving you both the time I couldn't have with her and the time I couldn't have with you here if I didn't do this. I know it's going to be confusing, living in a world that's still, but I did it before, in another life, when I was alone. I hope that you both learn to enjoy the freedom and know that I did this because I love you both. Time is all I can give you, and I hope it's enough. All my love, and yours always, Beth.
You carry the folded note in your hand. As you sneak into the front of your old living room, trying to place it where they'll find it later. They'll have plenty of time to find it. And as you turn and start to trying to sneak outside that door, Em?
Dad.
Em, what are you doing? You finally decide to come home for once? Or are you...
I was just dropping some
Are you
stuff
okay?
off.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm sorry, we're worried about you.
I know. I haven't been around much.
Yeah, I know you could take care of yourself, so I keep trying to tell your mom you'll be fine, but you should, call, let us know. She keeps driving by that Mallory boy's house to see if she can see you in the windows and make sure you're okay.
Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff I have to do.
Yeah.
You guys are really good parents.
We make mistakes, I appreciate you'd be home if we were better at our what we do. You'd be staying here, but I'm sure we've made mistakes along the way.
It's not that. I left some stuff on the counter for you and Mom.
Okay.
Just don't read it until I'm gone.
Okay. You got it. All right.
I love you.
I love you too. Just be careful out there, okay?
I will. You too.
All right.
I'm gonna crush him in a hug.
Okay, yeah. No,
and
you're...
then, in a time that feels far too short, rush out the door.
Em rushes out the door, where she sees Laura leaned up against the side of the flamethrower, waiting for her.
Hey. Are you okay?
I just have to do one more thing before I go.
Okay.
How many tokens do I have?
2.
2.
Tokens?
We're in 1991, aren't we?
We are.
Ooh, everything's cheaper.
Inflation.
If I got any tokens, you can have them.
Same.
Giving my girl my tokies.
I feel like what I'm asking for needs a lot of tokens.
Is it a kiss?
We're not there yet.
Alright.
It was pretty well implied. I'm gonna use mine. I'm gonna use yours. I'm gonna use Billy's. I'm gonna use Laura's because there's no way you could have done this alone.
Yeah.
Not without them. And having Laura there with you in this moment does make it easier. Billy's sitting in the driver's seat. You know what you're about to go do. But you wanted to give them this one last thing. As Em reaches out, have you ever done this before?
I've done it to myself, but never anyone else.
You'll never truly know if it worked. Because if what you're about to go do works, you won't remember you did it in the first place.
Yeah.
So you reach out, warping the energy of time and space at your will, but rather than taking that from them, you hold it, manipulate it, forming kind of a shield around them, locking them in place. For how long?
How many years have I taken from them so far? It's 4, 10, and then before that, I feel like it was like a 20 or something. Somewhere in the teens.
You want to give them 40? There were 4 extra tokens given to you.
Yeah, I'll give them 40. I'm not optimistic enough to think that they'll need all 40, but
They'll have them.
who knows?
So you feel the energy course through you. And like a blink, you don't know if it worked, but you're pretty confident in yourself. And you think in that blink, and that nanosecond of a moment, that you saw something. Them. In that nanosecond, they lived the years you took. But you have no way of knowing you now, Em, the you, in this memory looking back, you have no way of knowing what that was like. You never got the chance to ask. You just hope it was enough. You hope all of it was enough. The weight of all this. It's so hard to remember. The remembering is hard. You were just kids.
But what's the point if I don't remember?
Only you know him. That's for you to decide.
Yeah.
You may find yourself back at the site.